is College Knowledge STEM Edition, where this GCU student brings the magic of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to all of you with fun at-home projects. So let's get nerdy.
Welcome everybody. My name is Sierra. I'm a GCU engineering student, and today I'm going to bring you some of my engineering STEM knowledge to you and a project that you can do at home together with me. So let's get to it. So who doesn't want to be a YouTuber? Pretty awesome gig, right? I get to do it, which is fun, but I needed a camera stand. So today I'm going to help you figure out how to use the engineering thought problem-solving process in order for you to help me and for you to make your own camera stand. So let's go. The first thing we need to evaluate is our parts. Like, what do we have to work with? That's the first thing. What are your materials? What are your restraints? Our second thing is starting on a plan. So I'm going to do it verbally. So we know that a camera stand normally has 3 legs and an area where you can put your camera, or in this case my phone, on it. So we need to somehow get 3 legs and a base for those that they all come together, and a kind of a stand to make it higher up in the air, and a flat platform with something to lean the camera against without it moving. So that's kind of my plan, that's what I'm aiming for, and I'm just going to start messing around and seeing if I can build it too. So how about you also do that along with me? So I have my 3 legs for my tripod, the most sturdiest shape, and now I'm trying to figure out how to put them together. But I'm kind of encountering a problem. Since Legos are square, they don't really have a good way to fit together in a way that fits on these little platform things. So this is a part of the problem-solving process. I discovered a problem that a tripod won't necessarily work. So what I did is I built another leg here, and this is my solution to my problem. I instead am going to make a slightly less sturdy structure, but since we're only holding a camera, it won't be that big of a deal. And I'm going to make a quad pod instead of a tripod, a square. So this is sort of my new plan, my new prototype, and we're gonna go see how this works. So I'm going to assemble this. A challenge that I have for you is see if you can get Legos to work in a triangle. I can figure it out, but I want to see if you can. So feel free to comment below, show me what you guys did, see if you can get a tripod to be out of Legos instead of a square like me. Alright, so I finished my base, and remember, this is my base. Your guys's can look completely different. In fact, I recommend be creative. That's a big part of the engineering process. So here's my base. The next part is that tall part that helps balance the phone. So initially I used the little 2x2 squares to put my phone up, but I discovered that wasn't very sturdy. Phones are kind of heavy. So instead I switched to these 4x2s, and I'm placing these on top to be a little sturdier. So I'm gonna build this up. So I want to talk about center of gravity. So when you have a structure like this, you'll find that if something's close to the bottom, it's going to be more stable. Things aren't going to get knocked around. But if I have some giant thing up here and winds are blowing or I'm running around, it's not going to stay very well. And that's because most of the weight is not very close to the stability of the base. So the closer you are to that stability of base, the stronger stability you'll have, which means you have a better center of gravity. So that's kind of what center of gravity means, the influence of gravity on your structure. The last part that I need is a base. So to hold a phone, we need something sort of flat and sturdy, but not too clunky because that makes things difficult. So what I kind of thought of is a flat piece, a platform perhaps. So I can put these together and voila, I have a stand. But a phone is just gonna slide all over this. So I think I'm going to need something to keep it up. Oh, I can use this. So this will make a little wall that I can lean the phone against. So I think I'll put it right here. So now I have a nice wall for my phone to lean against. Now, this is a new part of the process. Now we need to test it, see if it works. Since I'm using my phone right now to film, I can't use that. So I looked around and I thought, what can I use as a replacement? So I'm going to be using this very fancy slab of duct tape as a phone, just for testing. I'm going to lean this up against here, and if I, oh dear. All right, so we're gonna have to add something because obviously my test didn't work. My phone, when I put it up, if I moved it, it didn't really stay. So I'm gonna have to change this design a little bit. 1 second. All right, as you can see, I improved this ability. That was my test. Now we have another prototype. So I'm going to use my pretend phone, and I'm going to stick it in. And what do you know? It stays pretty well. So that's the engineering process, is to see your materials, make a plan in your head, test your plan, build something, then test your build. Test your prototype, see if it works. If something works, try again, keep tweaking it until you get a final product that works. So I challenge you guys now to make your own stands, to see if you can use that same process and make something else. Maybe see if you can make it only 3 legs, or try to use less materials or restrictive materials, or try to add some parameter on yourself to make it a little more challenging and a little more problem solving. Let me know in the comments. Please like this, comment, and tell me how you conquered that challenge, on how you made this 3 legs. And please subscribe to this channel so you never miss another awesome episode of fun engineering projects that you can do at home. So with that, I'm Sierra, Lopes Up from GCU, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time!